up, you guys? Today I am making some juicy Instant Pot carnitas, and I'm telling you, these are so good. I'm also going to be making a homemade salsa verde. So what I'm gonna do is show you the ingredients and show you what to do. Throw it in the Instant Pot and push start. It's so easy. Let's get started. I am super hungry. So first I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I have a 3 pounds of pork butt right here. So I have it cut up into about 2-inch pieces, kind of. You can do either 2 or 3 pounds. So now I'm gonna combine the spice rub in this bowl and rub it all over the pork. So first you're gonna start with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 4 minced garlic cloves, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of oregano, so I'm using the Mexican oregano and it's ground, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And what I'm gonna do is just kind of mix it up until it becomes like a dark paste. And what I'm gonna do is just rub it all over my pork. You can use a spoon, you can use gloves, but I'm just gonna go in with my hands. They're clean, don't worry. I'm gonna go in and just drop some of this seasoning mix all over the pork. You just kind of want to massage it. I know pork kind of freaks people out, so if you don't want to get your hands dirty, just put it in a bowl and use a spoon, or you can use some gloves, but I don't really care because I'm just gonna wash my hands. Okay, see how that looks? Pretty good and combined. So now I'm gonna start adding all my stuff to my Instant Pot. So I have 1 cup, so basically like 1 medium whole onion, roughly chopped. I'm gonna add that to my pot. 1 bay leaf, 1.5 cups of beef broth, a half a cup of orange juice. You can do fresh squeezed. I didn't have any oranges, so I just used regular orange juice. Okay, now I'm just gonna add the pork and then we're gonna get it started. I'm just gonna move them so they're kind of submerged a little bit in the broth evenly. Okay, so that looks good. So now I'm going to select meat and stew and adjust it to more. And then I'm gonna close my thing so it's on seal. And that's it. So once it's done cooking, once it beeps on the timer, I'm gonna do a natural release. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you should really buy one because stuff cooks so well in there and you get the most juiciest. I love making stews and anything with like thick cuts of meat in there because it seems like it's been cooking for freaking hours, and it only takes like an hour or less, and you literally can't beat that just for the time, and it tastes really good. So my mom got me my Instant Pot for Christmas a couple years ago. Thanks, Mom. I'll put a link to the one that I have if you want to buy one. Like I said, Instant Pot Miracle has bomb freaking recipes for your Instant Pot. I've used so many recipes in here and they're all really good. So if you get one, go ahead and grab one of these babies. And I think I have a link. I'll put it below if you want to look at it. Okay, so we're gonna let this cook, and meanwhile, I'm gonna make my salsa. You're gonna start by getting 1.5 pounds of tomatillos, and you're gonna want to wash them and cut them in half. And then we're gonna put them in the oven to get some brown color on them. I cut them and put them cut side down all on the baking pan. And I put 1 jalapeno. You can put 2. The recipe calls for 2, but I'm like a wimp. So I'm just gonna start with 1 to see if I can handle it. And the recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic. So I have minced garlic already, so I don't wanna burn it. So if you have just whole garlics, you put the whole garlic's cloves on here and put it in the broiler for 5 to 7 minutes. So let's put it in. We'll check it at 5. So in the meantime, we're going to prep our other ingredients. We're gonna cut up a half a cup of white onions, a half cup of cilantro, and 1 tablespoon of fresh lime, and some salt. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up these ingredients. Once those are done in the oven, we'll put everything together. Okay, so these are how they look. Have some little burn spots on it. That's what you want. Now that they're out of the oven, I have all my onions chopped. I am gonna put everything in my blender. We're just gonna throw it in there, pulse it, and then we're done. So also, what I did was I cut the stem off my jalapeno and I de-seeded it because, like I said, I am a wimp. I'm getting better at eating spicy food. My fiance, he loves spicy food, and I'm having to adapt. So I'm definitely getting better. Like before, I would have never even put a jalapeno in my salsa, but we're getting there, all right? Be easy on me. So I put all my stuff that was in the oven in there. I'm gonna put my cilantro and my onion. I have a little bit more than a half a cup of the cilantro and the onion because I love them both so much. So now we're gonna squeeze the lime. I don't know if I said it before, but I broiled the tomatillos for like 8 minutes, but just watch them so they don't burn, so just keep checking on them. Okay, now I have everything. I'm gonna add my salt. I got my little spice rack right here, you know. Okay. And that's probably like a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon, but we're just gonna test it out like this. Oh, my garlic. Wow, I almost forgot my garlic. And now we're going to pulse the blender. So I'm just going to start this off at like a medium for fineness. I can't even taste the spice. I'm going to heat up another jalapeno. Now it's perfect. So it has a little bit of a spice. If you want more spice, you leave the seeds in or add more. And I think this is perfect for me. Now I'm gonna try this salsa while we wait. That is good. This is the first time I've made green salsa, and it does not disappoint. I freaking love it. So I'm gonna be snacking on this, and once the carnitas are done, then I'll show you what to do. Okay, so it's finally done. I'm going to show you what it looks like when I open the lid. Damn, it smells good. What I'm going to do is take out my meat, and I have a pan right here with some foil on it. I'm going to add the meat, shred it, and put it in the broiler for 5 minutes or until it's browned and crisped. Kind of drain out the juice. It smells so freaking good. So now I'm going to just kind of try and break this up. It's seriously so tender, like you don't even need to use a knife. Just use some forks. I'm just going ahead and using these tongs to just kind of break it up. And if you don't like the fat, you can cut it off, but it brings so much flavor to your carnitas that you really are better off using the fat. So now I'm just gonna turn the broiler on and throw this baby in there. We'll set it for 5 minutes. Dang, that smells good. You can't tell me that doesn't look good. If you could only smell it. Oh my god. If you want, you can kind of skim the fat off of the liquid inside the pot and drizzle what's left over your pork if you want it to be a little bit more moist. Okay, now I'm going to serve up my tacos, and it smells so good. I cannot even freaking wait to try them. So let's do it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add some onion. some cilantro. And let me get a spoon for this bomb frickin' salsa that I made. It's a freaking mess in here, but I am finally gonna try these tacos and I am so excited. Cheers. Those are so good. Man, I'm serious, you guys. These are some of the best carnitas ever. This recipe is so fire. I would pay for these tacos for sure. I know these aren't the healthiest, but you gotta live, you know. I love Mexican food, so if I ever make like a cheat meal, it's usually always Mexican food. Authentic tasting carnitas. Like this cookbook, it's fire. It has really, really good recipes. So if you want to get an Instant Pot, you should. And if you get the Instant Pot, you get that cookbook because you will not be disappointed. That's good, huh? I know. Alright, you guys, it's been a ride. We're finally done. I'm about to just go ham on these tacos, to be honest. Ever since moving to Utah, the taco game, sorry Utah, is pretty weak. Like coming from Vegas, there's at least tons of Mexican restaurants, taco trucks everywhere. It is not like that in Utah. We gotta travel to like go find some really good tacos, and they're still not as good as the ones in Vegas. So we gotta make our own up here, up in the mountains. You know, no one's gonna do it for me. So if you're craving some juicy, juicy carnitas, then try out this recipe and let me know how it turns out. Subscribe to my channel for more recipes and workouts, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Let me know if you have any requests on recipes or workouts or whatever. Just let me know in the comments. I will see you guys next time. Bye.